some folks make observations about things not like maybe doing as much damage as you'd like. So that may be true. Obviously, were this blade and sorcery, this guy would be very dead by now. So that's one of the nice. Greetings. The name is Hellsplit Arena. I'm your VR dad, here today to get my video game workout on. Alright, so here we are. The game is Hellsplit Arena, and it came out recently. It is a physics-based sword fighting game. As a big blade and sorcery fan, I was interested in this. It's currently available on Steam, and its sort of community reviews are coming in as mixed. I am on the side that loves this game. So far, and I'll tell you why while I play. But first, I'm not going to do the campaign. I'm going to start in the training mode, and I want to show all the levels as I go. So here we are. This is the snowy ruins, and these are my hands that look pretty good. And just briefly, I wanted to mention also that I'm playing this on the Oculus Quest. I am streaming from my PC, so this game is not natively available on the Quest. You do need a PC to play it. But you know, there are some pretty good sword fighting games natively on the Quest too, so I would encourage you to look into that a little bit. First thing we do is set our conditions. And I am going to just go with my preferred weapon. Right now, I kind of favor the claymore and the longsword, just because I like to fight with two hands when I do sword fight games. For armor, I'm going with the plate, because presumably it's heavier, but it doesn't slow you down. Now I'm going to skip the potions because I still haven't figured out how to take them yet. And for enemies, this is going to seem, you know, just so I can talk about it, I'm going to start around normal difficulty. But I get the best workout when I cheek the difficulty up pretty high. So I'll talk about that in a minute. But let's start with the normal difficulty. Right. Which gives us skeletons and zombies, probably. So, first thing I really like about this game, nice. Being a blade and sorcery fan, I of course like my sword fighting games to have good one-to-one physics, which this does. Although I've seen some folks make observations about things not like maybe doing as much damage as you'd like. So that may be true. Obviously, were this blade and sorcery, this guy would be very dead by now. So that's one of the nice first observations I want to make is if you sort of play blade and sorcery and you play it for the power trip where you are just like mowing down the enemy, this may not be the game for you. If you don't need to mow people down, but you like a more kind of a challenge where they're a little bit harder to, whoa. Well, he is a zombie after all. Ooh. And again, if you've played a lot of blade and sorcery, it's just really refreshing to have different enemies, different attack patterns, and all that kind of thing. Now, I do find currently the overhead down strike, if you can get it, seems to deliver the most kick. See, I knocked his helmet off. This game, the armor really does make a difference. I believe this is still early access. So there's definitely some things the dev can do to make the game even better, which would be probably just, you know, more configuration options. Like, I don't love the locomotion. And it doesn't impact my gameplay too much because, you know, I don't use the sort of digital locomotion too much. I don't do that in Blade and Sorcery either. I like to move sort of under my own locomotion. Nice, I survived. By the way, I'm already, in terms of workout, you know, feel good, warming up very quickly. You know, you can sort of hear how my breathing is impacted. I'm gonna keep moving through the stages just so you get a peek at all of them. So that was Snow Ruins. Next we'll go to the bar. All right, I actually got a pretty good workout on the normal setting. So I'm gonna ease myself in. I'll go normal again. Now, there is a health in the form of fruit around this level. The skeletons are real. They bust up pretty easy. It's like, and I guess at the right angle, so do these zombies. Thrusting attacks are a little bit, whoa, not so awesome. They're a little hard to pull off. By the way, if you've never seen Jason and the Argonauts, it has some of the best skeleton fighting scene in movie history. Okay. And this one is the armory. Let's jump up to hard. And there we go. It's hard. It's also an excellent workout, but very hard too. You know, it gives you a good, strong workout. Now this guy's all armored up. I gotta get his helmet off before I can really do any good damage to him. There we go. Nice. I did notice the second grip kind of comes off on its own a bit, unless I'm unconsciously tapping the trigger, which I guess is possible. Anyway, let me talk about this level for a minute. You can see it's got these booby traps, and it's got lava. It's an awesome looking level. And this is actually a note that, you know, the past time I played this, you'll see, I'm gonna set the difficulty pretty at the highest, I think, but the enemies are pretty dumb and they will walk right into these. Maybe that was intentional, just to give you maybe a little advantage. All right, I'm gonna push it up to expert. This may, of course, be my last go because this is very, like I said, the last playthrough really took it out of me. Expert level, you'll see the enemies have like enchanted swords. But watch. They're not too smart, but yeah, okay. And he'll stand up into it. He did manage to get through it, I think, though. There we go. Nice. Oh, sword. I want one. I need that apple. I died. Okay. Too many hits. And by the way, it gets a lot harder than those dudes. So,
like giant armored knights come out that are real tough, and they take a long time to beat down. But I have to admit, I think that last surge kind of took it out of me. And this is an important exercise note. You gotta pay attention to that. I mean, it's good to sort of edge yourself past your, what feels like your peak every now and then, but you also have to pay attention to how you're doing. You know, I hate to go out on death, but that's how it is today. So anyway, the game again is Hellsplit Arena. I'm gonna continue to explore this game for fun and exercise. Please be good to each other. VRD out.